Next to the last stop on the Advocare Truck Series brings us to North Wilkesboro Speedway in North Wilkesboro, North Carolina, the Brushy Mountains. As we're set for the running of the Lowe's 150, it is 40 laps of action here today on this .625-mile racetrack. This is the North Wilkesboro 2017 version, or should I say custom North Wilkesboro 2017 version, because seeing as how the track nowadays is sadly wilting away. But anyway, we got a very hot points battle coming up for you here in this race here. We have the top 4 drivers separated by 80 points coming into this event, and 10 points separated first and second place in the points there. That's first place in the points, Johnny Gardner, and second place in the points, Kyle Matthews, separated by just 10 points, and Shane Lake is 49 back in third, with Charles Samper 80 back in the fourth position. So it's going to be a very great race here today, and not to mention also the finale at Homestead Miami Speedway as well. So without further ado, here's the starting line for today's running of the event. On the pole, it is Zachary Fitzwater, number 23. The Exide battery is Toyota, and he'll be alongside Jessica Shelton, number 9. The Dodge dealer's Dodge. She'll be right up alongside. Row 2 is Cole Deaver, number 3. The GM Goodwrench Chevrolet, and number 08, the GPS Store Chevrolet of 4th place in the points. Charles Samper starts in 4th position here today. Row 3 is Quentin Moore in the Square D Dodge, and Keith Batson, 28, the Texaco Haviland Ford. And he'll be alongside. Row 4 has the number 16 Napa Auto Parts Chevrolet at Zach Winkle. He'll be alongside the Martinsville winner, Levi McIntyre, in the Exide SKF Ford. Row 5 will have the number 17 Napa Auto Parts Toyota of Jay Jefferson. He'll be alongside truck number 10 that starts 10th, Joshua Osborne, the Driven to Honor Chevrolet for Jennifer Jo Cobb Racing. Row 6 will have Phil Goldberg in the Interstate Batteries Chevrolet, and Kyle Matthews second place in the points in the Net Zero Chevrolet, truck number 24. The 7th row will have Joshua Collard in the number 43 STP Dodge, and he'll be alongside Phil Parker, the winner of Sonoma, in the 29 Jasper Engines Dodge. The 8th row will have the championship points leader, Johnny Gardner, in the number 2 Miller Genuine Draft Ford, and number 8, the FAS Chevrolet of Talladega winner, Ryan Acosta. 9th row will have Preston Plore, number 51, the FedEx Chevrolet, and Emmanuel Hartnett, 2-time winner of the season so far, in the number 55 Copenhagen Chevrolet. Next row down has number 3 in the point, Shane Lake in the Skull Bandit Chevrolet, number 33, and he'll be alongside Kev Shear, number 22, the Caterpillar Dodge. Next row down, we'll have Matt Rafalski, number 15, the Motorcraft Ford, and alongside of him, Lumber Liquidators Toyota, number 30, of Robbie Bogues, the winner at Rockingham this season. Next row down, we'll have Ryan George in the Best Western Dodge, number 74, and Chandler Cottle, number 21, the U.S. Air Force Ford. Next row down, Jeff Rafalski, number 25, in the Folgers Chevrolet, and Griffin Lynn in the CarQuest Advanced Auto Parts Ford, number 92. Next row down is Marcus Sachi, number 75, the Remington Arms Ford, and Jonathan Zorlin, number 13, the First Plus Loans Ford. Next row down, we'll have P.J. Williamson, the Strode-Light Ford, truck number 6, and he'll be alongside one number down, Jordan Bell in the Toyota Tundra Toyota, truck number 5. Next row down has Joshua Sakuli, number 03, the Southeast Toyota Dealers Toyota, and Chelsea Bowles in the Altel Ford, truck number 12. Next row down has Mike Becker, number 1, the Mopar Dodge winner at Michigan this season. He'll be alongside Paul Minnick in the number 00 Aaron Street Machine Toyota. Next row down, they'll have the number 31 Great Clips Chevrolet of Dylan Poteet, and beside him will be number 88 Cat Tellier in the Ford Quality Care Service Ford Credit Ford. And starting in the last row has Eric Rafalski, number 898, the RCA Ford, and Jordan Anderson in the CorvetteParts.net Chevrolet, truck number 14. So as we said before, we got a hot points battle coming your way here, and it's going to be should be a great race here at North Wilkesboro. And of course, hopefully we have a championship point battle like this going into Homestead, the next race in Missouri, which is also the finale for the Truck Series. Should be interesting how this all shakes out. So for now, here comes the command to fire the engines here at this race.
Drivers, start those engines!
Commands again to fire the engines as we get set for racing here at North Wilkesboro. 40 laps of action here in the Lowe's 150 as the field will get set here. And Zachary Fitzwater drops to the apron on the racetrack. I hope he's not having problems with that number 23 truck. I hope he's... Oh my gosh, is pole sitter having... Oh my gosh, I was about to say... Oh, I don't know! Fitzwater, the pole sitter's got problems with this truck! Zachary Fitzwater, the pole sitter for the event, is on pit road. That means Cole Deaver moves up to the pole position starting spot. Oh, and a touch break for the 23 Excite Bears Toyota of Zachary Fitzwater as the green flag waves. We are underway in the Lowe's 150. Oh my gosh, heartbreaker for Zachary Fitzwater. Didn't even get to start the race, unfortunately for him. And I was hoping that dip in the apron was just a glitch, but oh my gosh. So Cole Deaver, who has had nothing but bad luck in the truck series, is finally a little fortune of good luck because he leads the first lap of the race. And a battle for second between Quentin Moore and Jessica Shelton now as they now ensues. The 4 truck and the 9 truck. A pair of Dodges going out for second position as they go down in the third turn. By the way, our championship contenders, Johnny Gardner, Kyle Matthews, and Shane Lake, will all have our in-truck cameras in today's event. Right now, Quentin Moore will take second place away from Jessica Shelton. As meanwhile, Zach Winkle on the inside of Charles Sanford. That's 4th position of points right there, the 08 machine. Off the 4th corner they come here. Winkle tries to pull up ahead, and he's got the help from another Napa truck, Jay Jefferson, in a 17. And oh, McIntyre's in the wall. Oh, did I see Shane Lake in the wall in a 33 truck? Preston Plord, 51, has spun in turn number 1. And the yellow flag is flown for the first time here today. Cole Deaver lead him to the start-finish line. And Fitzwater has finally gone back on the racetrack right now, but as a lap down. So the first caution today flies on the 4th lap of the race. So let's take a look at what happened. And it all happened coming off the 4th turn. Oh, the 4th turn, it was between, and I think I saw the 99, I believe, by McIntyre get up in the wall. Let's see what happened. He was on the outside of his buddy Joshua Collard and inside of Keith Batson. As the two got together, Batson puts McIntyre into Collard. And then suddenly, McIntyre hits the wall. Yeah, it was Shane Lake who got on the wall on the inside of the racetrack here. And then McIntyre goes into Preston Plord, and Plord spins around. And several trucks getting on the butters there. Kyle Matthews had to suffer for that, as he loses a lot of positions. And then Plord gets hit by another truck and gets turned around again. Actually, gets turned in the right direction, I should say. And Plord, who qualified kind of decent here today, and of course, unfortunately, not been a good season for Preston Plord, as he's currently 37th in the standings coming in. So, and only 1 top 10, so he was hoping to get another one here today. And the truck that hit, and I think we may have found a truck that may have hit Plord. That was Jonathan Zorlin in 13, driving the 1998 Jerry Nadeau colors here as the. Apparently may have hit the 51 truck of Cole Deaver. Or 51 truck, excuse me, of Preston Plord. Sorry about that. And P.J. Williams in the 6 apparently has got some mechanical problems, and that knocks him out of the race. And we are right there. Fitzwater is a lap down, the pole sitter for the event. So unfortunate for the number 51, for the number 23 machine. And Fitzwater will drive alongside Cole Deaver, try to get his lap back if we can get a caution as they come off turn number 4. But Cole Deaver gets an excellent start on Fitzwater as the green flag flies again on the 10th lap here at North Wilkesboro. Quentin Moore in 2nd position. 3rd is Jessica Shelton. 4th position, trying to stay in 4th, is Zach Winkle, with Charles Sanford now going in the 4th position now as they come off the 4th turn. And in fact, in the battle of the Napa trucks, Winkle and Jefferson going at it as they come up through the 1st and 2nd turns. Jefferson pulls ahead by just about a half a truck length He's got the 18 of Phil Goldberg behind him and the 20 of Keith Batson. As they come out the fourth turn, Johnny Gardner moving up to the field very well. He's up to the 9th position now. Remember, he holds a 10-point advantage over Kyle Matthews coming into this event. And with Matthews having a little bit of a problem, Gardner might be getting a little bit of breathing room right there as he's running both ahead of both Matthews and Shane Lake at the moment. As you ride with Johnny Gardner in the ninth position. Through the first and second turns, he pulls up alongside of the 18 of Phil Goldberg, and he's got Levi McIntyre behind him in 99, who is diving underneath the 16 of Zach Winkle, and McIntyre trying to claw his way back into contention. And Gardner gets a little bit loose coming off the fourth corner. And meantime, Cole Deaver has pulled up to a substantial advantage now over Quentin Moore at just over a second. As we continue to watch this battle for position, McIntyre and Goldberg, and whoa, Batson and Phil Parker both got tail happy coming out the fourth corner, but managed to save it. McIntyre up to the 8th position now, and Goldberg dropping the 9th, and Winkle down to 10th position. Phil Parker's in 11th. Joshua Osborne, who is the came in this race 5th in the standings, he runs in 12th position. He hopes to kind of gain some points on some of the drivers ahead of him. Darn pace truck. And there you see Shane Lake and Kyle Matthews running just about together. Matthews running in 19th position. And he and Shane Lake trying to hook up to try to gain whatever they can here. They know Johnny Gardner is ahead of those two trucks. Riding with Kyle Matthews in 17th position. Shane Lake up ahead in 16th. As Matthews pulls alongside of Lake, they're trying to gain another position in Shane's expense. So Matthews in the 24 truck working very strong at the moment here as he now tries to move inside as he follows the line of Marcus Sachi in 75. It's now Ryan George goes up the track in 74. So Matthews may get in the top 15. Whoa, he and Lake just about lost it off the fourth turn. And that cost him a shot at the 74 truck for the time being, but he now gets another good run on the inside of George's Dodge as they go to the inside of the third turn. And Matthews will take the spot away for the moment. And Shane Lake now pulls up with the back bumper of the 24 truck. Rear bumper cam from Kyle Matthews' truck. Looking right at the 33 of Shane Lake, that green and white Chevy. Matthews in 15th position, Shane Lake in 16th, and unfortunately for those two, Johnny Gardner has moved up to 6th position. So Johnny, like I said, looking to gain some valuable ground in the standings here as the yellow flag is flung for the second time here today. And the leader, Cole Deaver, spun! Cole Deaver, the leader of the race, has spun after taking the yellow flag in first position. But he was not the main reason of the yellow flag. I think it might have been Dylan Poteet in the 31 truck. Yep, it was he and Paul Minnick in the 0 truck. And apparently, Poteet might have had some problems come up through the third and fourth turns there. And yeah, Minnick just for some reason just slams into Poteet's truck for no reason, and he just spins him out. And yeah. Something tells me Poteet's going to have some words with Minnick over that one in the garage area right there. And Robbie Bogues in the 31 comes up and had nowhere to go, right into the 0-0 of Minnick's machine. But that wasn't over yet, because I think you're going to see Cole Deaver come here in just a minute. And here he is right there off the fourth turn. He's going to lead him back to the yellow flag. He takes the yellow flag in first place, and unfortunately for Zachary Fitzwater, he does not get his lap back. But Deaver trying to guess which way they're going here, and then he comes across the start-finish line. And I don't know who he hits in this point right there. It might have been Poteet. Nope, he hits Minnick. He hits Paul Minnick's truck. Yeah. And that sent Deaver's truck spinning around right there at this point. And then Fitzwater gives him a little bit of a nudge right there to turn him back around. I swear, for Cole Deaver, when it rains, it pours for this man here. For this man out of Georgia. I'll tell you what. But they say Cole go back to the front, and he is the leader again here at North Wilkesboro Speedway. So, second caution flag of the day flew on the 23rd lap of the race here, and Cole Deaver leads him back to the green flag, with Quentin Moore running in second position. Third right now is Charles Sanford. Fourth is Keith Batson. Fifth is Jay Jefferson. Johnny Gardner running in sixth position. Seventh is Levi McIntyre. Eighth, Jessica Shelton. Ninth is Zach Winkle. And 10th position is Phil Goldberg. And here comes Quentin Moore to the inside of Deaver for the number 1 position as they come off the second turn. Deaver trying to get the draft off the 23 of Fitzwater as they go to the third and fourth turns now. Deaver up the high side of the track here in the 3 truck here. Moore on the low side as they come off the fourth turn. Deaver has a side advantage as they go into turn number 1. Deaver throws the block on Quentin Moore, and he'll keep the advantage. But Quentin Moore is not giving up in that 4 truck as they go into the third turn. Moore sticks the nose of that Dodge to the inside of Deaver's Chevrolet. Battle for the lead here in the Lowe's 150 at North Wilkesboro Speedway. Here is Cole Deaver with the advantage at the moment here as they come off the second turn. Keith Batson could be licking his chops as he's trying to, in fact, here comes Moore for the lead, and he's going to come off turn number 4. Quentin Moore has the lead as it's come off the fourth turn, but Deaver fights back on the outside of the racetrack. Moore led the lap. 11 laps to go at North Wilkesboro, and Deaver up the high side. That spin might have hurt him just a little bit aerodynamic-wise. And into the third turn now, Keith Batson goes to second position. And Cole Deaver is up on the high side and going backwards at the moment as they come off the fourth turn. And now Batson wants to go for the lead, and he's got it! Keith Batson, number 20 at the Texaco Haviland Ford, yet to get his first truck victory of the season. And now Charles Sanford's thrown into this mix now in the 0A truck, and he wants to go for the lead. Batson came into this race 7th place in the points chase coming into this event. And he hopes to get a victory here before the season closes out. But Charles Sanford, he hopes to gain some in his quest for a championship, or actually improve his shot going in the Homestead. And unfortunately for Cole Deaver, he has dropped to the 6th position after leading for most of the race. As they are about to. Let's look at our championship contenders. There's Johnny Gardner up on the high side as Zach Winkle goes by him. That was for, I think, for 8th position. No, that was for 7th position, as now Phil Goldberg goes to the inside of Gardner for the spot there. Oh, Goldberg, don't do it! Whew, that was close. Joshua Osborne with him through the field, and look who's behind him. Kyle Matthews in 24. And Gardner knows Matthews close to him now. And I'm trouble on the front stretch. It was the trucks of Ryan Acosta and Jordan Bell that has crashed off the 4th turn. Fitzwater gets his lap back, but that's not going to matter at the moment. And Keith Batson takes the lead here, leads him down to the start-finish line with 5 laps to go. I do not know if we'll get this race restarted. And if we do, it'll have to be a 1-lap shootout to the start finish. And Emmanuel Hartnett is spun. Zorlin hits the wall, come up the 4th corner. And let's see how Hartnett got turned right there. And apparently Jordan Bell wasn't happy with Emmanuel Hartnett at all. as Hartnett gets turned around under yellow, and I do not know what Jordan Bell was thinking over that one. But consequently enough, he was the one it was one of the drivers that was the cost of the yellow flag. As Hartnett, I don't see Emmanuel Hartnett nowhere near him, so I don't know why Bell was mad at Hartnett. He should have been the one nailing Ryan Acosta, because Acosta was the one that nailed him into the inside wall off the for turning on the front stretch here as they go past the start-finish line. And, ooh, nice driving by Preston Port and Jeff Rafalski in 25. Yeah, Hartnett just drove right by him. I do not know why the 5 truck was so mad at the 55. I do not know why. Bell is out of the race. Along with the 6 of P.J. Williams, but oh my God. We'll see if the pace truck's lights turn off at this time by, and let's see if they do. And no, they will not. So we will finish the race under yellow here at North Wilkesboro Speedway, unfortunately. And it's a darn shame, too, because that looked like it was going to be a good race to the checkered flag we were going to have here today. But for Keith Batson, the 20th Texaco Haviland Ford, it's his first victory of the season in the Advocare Truck Series, as he takes the number 20 Texaco Haviland Ford. And he'll take it to victory lane here at the legendary .625-mile racetrack in the Brushy Mountains of North Carolina. And second place will go to Charles Sanford. Third will go to Jay Jefferson. Fourth to Levi McIntyre. Fifth place will go to Quentin Moore. And, your Heartbreak Award definitely has to go to Cole Deaver in the 3 truck. Led the most laps. Looked like he was poised to get his first victory of the season. And unfortunately, I think that little tangle he had after he took the yellow flag really hurt him, because he ends up finishing in 6th position in this race. Still a good run for Deaver, but he really wanted that win here today at North Wilkesboro. Going 7th position will go to Zach Winkle. 8th will go to Phil Goldberg. Joshua Osborne will finish 9th. And Johnny Gardner will end up finishing in 10th position. He was the second best of the 4 championship contenders, but Charles Sanford is going to improve his shot, possibly at Homestead. But here they come off the 4th corner, and there's the checker flag falling right there, and it's going to fall over Keith Batson as he wins the Lowe's 150 here at North Wilkesboro Speedway, as he takes the Davey Allison Retro to victory lane here today at North Wilkesboro, averaging 73.79 miles per hour after 3 caution flags in today's event. And let's check out the rest of the finishing order here today. 11th will go to Kyle Matthews, so he stayed close to Gardner. So it's gonna be a fight between those two at Homestead, without question, at the last race of the season. So we'll see how the points are distributed at the end of this video. So 12th place will go to Jessica Shelton, another solid run for her. Phil Parker 13th, 14th will go to Joshua Collard, Mike Becker 15th. Marcus Sacho ended up finishing 16th. Matt Rafalski 17th. 18th will go to Chelsea Bowles. Shane Lake, that was not the run he needed. 19th position for the 33 truck, and that's gonna as he will lose some ground in the championship points chase. Going 20th will be Jordan Anderson. A great day for him after starting in last position for that number 14 CorvetteParts.net truck. Joshua Sakuli 21st, Griffin Lynn 22nd, Ryan George 23rd. The last truck on the lead lap, Preston Plord, was 24th. The first truck a lap down, Kat Tellier, Eric Rafalski, Jeff Rafalski, Cab Scherer, Dylan Pote, and Chandler Cottle was the top 30. Then Emmanuel Hartnett, Ryan Acosta, Robbie Bogue, Zachary Fitzwater, Jonathan Zorlin, and Paul Minnick was the last of the finishers. Jordan Bell and P.J. Williams both finishing out of the race in the 37th and 38th positions. So 20 races are in the books and 1 left to go. And it'll be at Homestead Miami Speedway for the Ford EcoBoost 400. Congratulations again to Keith Batson, the winner today in the in the Lowe's 150 here at North Wilkesboro Speedway, and he hopes to duplicate that here in the Casual GTX Cup Series Holly Farms 400. that race will be on the NRSL Sports and Gaming channel. So should be interesting to see how Homestead plays out for the Advocare Truck Series here. So for now, this is James Qualls. This has been production in the NRSL, and we'll see you next time.
Greg, did you have any ignition problems?